truth I've heard. In each line, your voice I hear. Faithful God, you walk with me.
Welcome back to Bible News 247. Today we have David from Birmingham, who will be reading Joshua chapter 13. In this chapter, God tells Joshua that although much of the land has been conquered, there is still territory left to possess, and he instructs Joshua on how the land should be divided among the tribes of Israel, reminding us that God remains faithful to his promises and calls his people to continue the work he has given them. Now let's listen as he reads.
When Joshua had grown old, the Lord said to him, "You are now very old, and there are still very large areas of land to be taken over. This is the land that remains: all the regions of the Philistines and Geshurites, from the Sihor River on the east of Egypt to the territory of Ekron on the north, all of it counted as Canaanite, though held by the 5 Philistine rulers in Gaza: Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron, the territory of the Avites on the south, all the land of the Canaanites from Arah of the Sidonians as far as Aphek of the border of the Amorites, the area of Byblos and all Lebanon to the east, from Baal Gad below Mount Hermon to Lebo Hamath. As for all the inhabitants of the mountain regions from Lebanon to Misrephoth-Maim, that is, all the Sidonians, I myself will drive them out before the Israelites. Be sure to allocate this land to Israel for an inheritance as I have instructed you, and divide it as an inheritance among the 9 tribes and half of the tribe of Manasseh. The other half of Manasseh, the Reubenites and the Gadites, had received the inheritance that Moses had given them east of the Jordan, as he, the servant of the Lord, had assigned it to them. It extended from Avor on the rim of the Arnon Gorge, and from the town in the middle of the gorge, and included the whole plateau of Medeba as far as Dibon, and all the towns of the Sihon king of the Amorites who ruled in Heshbon, out to the border of the Amorites. It also included Gilead, the territory of the people of Jesher and Makkah, all of Mount Hermon, and all Bashan as far as Salekah, that is, the whole kingdom of Og in Bashan, who had reigned in Ashtaroth and Edrei. He was the last of the Rephaites. Moses had defeated them and taken over the land. But the Israelites did not drive out the people of Gesher and Makkah, so they continue to live among the Israelites to this day. But to the tribe of Levi he gave no inheritance, since the food offerings presented to the Lord, the God of Israel, are their inheritance, as he promised them. This is what Moses had given to the tribe of Reuben according to its clans: the territory from Aror of the rim of the Arnon Gorge, and from the town in the middle of the gorge, and the whole plateau past Medeba to Heshbon, and all its towns on the plateau, including Dibon, Bamoth, Baal, Beth, Baal, Meon, Jazath, Kedomoth, Mephath, Kirathaim, Sibma, Zerath, Shahar on the hill of the valley, Beth Peor, the slopes of Pisgah, and Beth Jesmona, and all the towns on the plateau, and the entire realm of Sihon king of the Amorites who ruled at Heshbon. Moses had defeated him, and the Midianite chiefs, Evi, Rechem, Zorah, Hor, and Reba, princes allied with Sihon, who lived in that country. In addition to those slain in battle, the Israelites had put to the sword Balaam, son of Beor, who practiced divination. The boundary of the Reubenites was the bank of the Jordan. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of the Reubenites according to their clans. This is what Moses had given to the tribe of Gad according to its clans: the territory of Jazer, all the towns of Gilead, and half the Ammonite country as far as Aror, near Rabbah, and from Heshbon to Ramat, Mizmah, and Betonim, and from Mehatmaim to the territory of Debir, and in the valley Beth Haram, Beth Nimrah, Succoth, and Zaphan, with the rest of the realm of Sihon king of Heshbon, the east side of the Jordan, the territory up to the end of the Sea of Galilee. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of the Gadites, according to their clans. This is what Moses had given to the half-tribe of Manasseh, that is, to half the family of the descendants of Manasseh, according to its clans. The territory extending from Mahanaim and including all of Bashan, the entire realm of Og, king of Bashan, all the settlements of Jar in Bashan, 60 towns, half of Gilead, and Ashtaroth, and Edrei, the royal king's cities of Og in Bashan. This was for the descendants of Machir, son of Manasseh, for half of the sons of Machir, according to their clans. This is the inheritance Moses had given when he was in the plains of Moab, across the Jordan east of Jericho. But to the tribe of Levi, Moses had given no inheritance. The Lord, the God of Israel, is their inheritance, as he promised them. David for Bible News.
Thank you for joining us on Bible News 247, and thank you, David, for that reading. May we trust in God's promises, remain faithful in the work He gives, and have the courage to keep moving forward in obedience to Him. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bible News 247. My name is Kenny for Bible News.